Hey, True Believers, Englentine here. I guess I'll put my 2 cents in on the Alyssa Wong thing. So this tweet surfaced, F. Stan Lee, so what if he's dead? He's still a racist thief and an appropriator of culture just like that jerk Cebulski. If I ever worked at Marvel, I'll tear down as much of Stan Lee's so-called legacy as possible. Now, apparently Alyssa Wong, I'm not a video game player. I play very casually. I love everything Batman. You know, I play those kind of games, anything superhero. So I've never played Overwatch. I heard that she was a writer on this. So I don't know what makes anybody hate this woman so much that they would want to fake a tweet by her. But that's what I think happened. Yeah, I know. I saw Jeremy's YouTube on this one, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wait for the other the other shoe to drop. Always wait for the other shoe to drop. Seriously, that's something I know. It's really, it really is. I don't know. You could what I'm gonna say. It's really profitable to jump on the bandwagon. When everybody's heated and when everybody's like, oh my gosh, this Alyssa Wong, she's the worst person in the world and we gotta go. When everybody's like that, if you could put out a video at that point in time, yeah, you're gonna make some bank because people just want to hear about how Alyssa Wong is evil and how she needs to die. I figured, okay, we gotta wait for the other shoe to drop. Let's see what she has to say about this, and then. And then of course comment on it, see if do I believe her, do I not believe her, because sometimes you can tell just by the way they write their own little, hey, I didn't say that, or I apologize for it, and whatever's going on. There's a couple of things that came out since then, as far as tweets are concerned. Now, she did reply to it. Hey, folks, I've been seeing some tweets circulating that are falsely attributed to me. Those are not my words. I have enormous respect for Stan Lee, his legacy, and I wouldn't be working with Marvel if I didn't. Which, of course, right away garnered a response of BS. And then somebody just reprints. I don't know what this was all about. See, I can understand BS, but this is just, well, here's that tweet, so obviously it's true. That's from KC, and I read it like that because I don't understand. Okay, yeah, she knows about it. This is the tweet that she's talking about. Font doesn't even match the Twitter's default. Oh, okay. Well, we could tell. Yeah, that's true. Look at that. Let's see. You couldn't even bother to find the correct font. That's the worst fake I've ever seen in my life. So naturally, there are quite a few responses to this, and quite a few things where people are pointing out that this does look fake. One of the things that really got me, though, and I'm like, wait a second, there's something else that popped up, and that was a reply, but the tweet's unavailable. So we see that somebody is saying, and apparently it's Crash Wong, somebody is saying something about Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. So yeah, F them for creating Black Panther, and they are white. F Don McGregor for writing Black Panther's early solo stories because he was white. F Chris Claremont for introducing a Native American mutant in the X-Men without being a Native American. So maybe there was something said by Crash Wong that had this response. Now the problem is, this has a November 29th, 2017 date, while this one, excuse me, let me find it again. Here it is. This one had a November 12th, 2018. So, they're a year apart. So somebody definitely doctored this up, and like they say, they point out the font is wrong and everything. He's responding to something, though. Now, I went back, I tried to find any kind of tweet that may have been what he's responding to, or what they were talking about around the time of this. Hopefully, to be able to find out. And I went through her tweets, all the way through it, all the way back, and I found nothing talking about anything about Marvel sucks or anything about, and it's true, she could have deleted it all, but I found nothing talking about any of this. Even right here, this person says, why is the year in the screenshot a year later? And he says, that is something I'm asking myself. I know I responded on the same day, unless I see the future, but I doubt that. And, you know, from here on in, people are like, wow, I wish they had I wish we had a thing where it's, you know, you can find something. But here's something. White privilege is participating in literary yellowface writing under an Asian pseudonym to lend authenticity to your fake Asian stories and advance your career while getting to dodge the racism and discrimination. Well, that's obviously aimed at C.B. Cebulski. A lot of people aimed a lot of stuff at C.B. Cebulski. And I don't think that's where people are really angry about. It's not the Cebulski quotes. It's saying that about Stan Lee. But she's even if she said something bad about Stan Lee, she's not the first person to do that. Alan Moore is on record for saying that he's a thief, that he's a credit thief. You know, he's a really good salesman, but it was really the artist that he worked with that created the stories that he's getting credit for. I get those comments all the time. My brother did a Jack Kirby month, a couple of Jack Kirby month videos where we just did the life of Jack Kirby. Check them out. They're done really well. And I did consolidate them all into one video. It's an hour long, but it's definitely worth it. And it even goes into the battle between Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And there's a lot of people taking sides on that one. A lot of people don't like Stan Lee for what he did with Jack Kirby. So this would not be the first time somebody said F Stan Lee, he's something. He's never been, you know, really called a racist before. Let's see a couple thoughts about C.B. Cebulski, Akira Yoshida before I step away from social media for a while. People are complicated. Effing up doesn't cancel out the good work someone has done. But good work, well, he's a really good guy. Also doesn't erase the real harm somebody does. But what real harm did he do? He wrote stories. He did nothing wrong except for have a pen name that maybe appeals to a certain market a little bit better. Even the American market. I don't know about you guys. I would see manga. I would want it to be written by someone Japanese. It's the same way like when I go into a Thai restaurant. If I see somebody who's not Thai in the kitchen, then I don't want to eat there. I've had Thai food cooked by Thai people. I want Thai food cooked by Thai people. That's just the way and that's for anything. If I go in a Mexican restaurant and there's little Barry and his freaking Izod trying to cook Mexican food, no, I'm good. I'll go down to the mom and pops where I know there's a Mexican family. I can get some really good Mexican food. Maybe the same's to manga, and CB just wanted to appeal to the market. No problem! In my opinion, Alyssa's the one that comes off as racist for that. It's a market thing. And if your identity is threatened because somebody used a pen name, then you have no identity. Now, let's see, even if the photo is altered, it's still odd that you would respond with a sarcastic F Stan Lee, which would simply... yeah, but if it's altered, maybe she didn't. Yeah. But anyway, done by this, though, right here, this is, I guess this might actually be in response to something she said. I guess this right here, white privilege and so forth and so on. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's, where she's saying white people should write white characters. Black people should write black characters only. But that's never only. White people should write white characters only, yes, but everybody else is free to go around. Maybe she said something along those lines because we obviously have proof that that's the kind of thing she would say. And this guy responds to that. Now, the one other thing that makes me think that this tweet right here is fake, not just the font and the change of the date and everything, is that we found this reply. And we've only found this reply. If, think about the trouble she's in right now. And this is a year later, supposedly, because of this tweet. This tweet's a year old, and it comes out. And everybody and her brother are talking about this. Now, why are we not finding thousands of these? Think about the deluge of what you're getting. Freaking there would already be a quartering video on this somewhere had this come out a year ago, had that tweet come out a year ago. There would already be a DNC. There would already be an I Love Comics video about this if this was done on the day that he died. So yeah, I'm sorry, fake news, guys. You always have to wait for the other shoe to drop. Seriously, I know a lot of people jumped on it, and once again, they're gonna get 1 million clicks from the anger fans that want to see Alyssa Wong buried. But nope, sorry, not buying it. Anyway, what about you? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure your notification bells are rung for everything. You don't want to miss anything. Cool things happen around these parts. Also, don't forget, YouTube's burying the fuck out of my channel. So by all means, please share. Get word out about it. I got to build my audience again. If you don't mind helping out, since they're also destroying the views and the monetization, please go on over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi to support the channel. Drop $1 in the till. Links in the description below. And if you want me to work for my money, go on over to Ko-Fi and commission a video. And in any category that I do videos in, you can pick the story, the list, the character, villain, object, whatever you want, and I will do it. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.